Hi fam, thanks for coming back. For my new viewers, my name is Elle. I have been away for a very long time and shame on me. I'm so sorry I've been away. So much has happened, and I will fill you in to everything. So, as you know, we are still kind of sort of in the energy of the last full moon of the year. And we are kind of sort of still in the transition energy from November, and it'll still continue because we're still sorting, we're still putting things into category for what we need and what no longer serves its purpose. But also now in December, coupled with that sorting energy, we are in the process of setting our plans up so that we could implement them and start to move on them come 2015. And also this month, we're going to be experiencing new moon later on this month. I'll talk to you about that later on in another vlog as the month continues. So I have been affected by this new December energy of making plans, setting up your priorities and the things that you have put in your sorted categories into certain, I guess, other categories with regards to how you're going to accomplish these things or how you're going to continue to work with these things that still serve you a purpose, how you plan to work with them, just any and everything dealing with plans, whether it be the things that you sorted out and or the things that the universe naturally sorted out for you. More recently, because I did not actively move on the energy when I was supposed to move on the energy, I lost the opportunity to, I guess, I want to say, actively decide how to sort things out. So what ended up happening with me is because I took too long, because I was procrastinating and I really didn't want to do it, the universe moved in such a way that has forced me to do the sorting and the correcting of some of my karmic knots and karmic ties. So that's what I'm going through now. I'm going through the correction, which also deals with the planning, because now I really have to plan on how I am going to peacefully eliminate certain energies from my life that no longer serve me a purpose. And yeah, I want to do it peacefully. So right now I'm in the process of planning how to peacefully alleviate, or not alleviate, eliminate certain energies that from my life that no longer serve any purpose. So I'm just going to go into what is going on with my beloved. There's a lot of things going on with my beloved. Like I said in my prior vlogs, he also is going through a transition stage, and he more recently found out that his role in this entire ascension process that we are all experiencing is extremely important. It's really, really important. And he also realized that he's the type of entity that, how can I say this? He wants to unify everybody. He wants to make sure that everybody has the same information with regards to spirituality, so that we could all grow at the same rate at the same time and get to where we're supposed to go all together. Beautiful. And he wants to do this with his family. And he expressed this to me, which is absolutely wonderful. But unfortunately, I cannot participate in that. And when I explained that to him, when I expressed that to him, that I couldn't participate in this part of his journey, he became so sad. And I had to tell him that I can't I can't participate in that because that's his baby. And if I put any of my energy into it, it wouldn't be all his. So that's one thing that he is, going through now. Another thing is that he is getting more information about the contracts that he made before he came here, which is absolutely great. So he's continuously downloading information. He's still channeling. He's learning about his guides and reading and doing everything that he needs to do to read. I mean to grow. I have found out that I feel his emotions and I see impressions of what he experiences more clearly and stronger now. I am also able to, in my mind's eye, see other people's deceased relatives and loved ones. I more recently found out that I have that gift. I found out that I'm a star seed. I also found out that I'm a healer. And there's something that has been bothering me for a while, and I have expressed it before, but for some reason, it keeps on coming up, which is you got it. That lower vibrating energy that is always attracted to light, whether it be the light of love, whether it be the light of gratitude, whatever light it is. In my situation, it seems to be here, especially with regards to my twin flame. And it just so happens to be his SO. And I was speaking to one of my girlfriends the other day who knows nothing about my situation, nothing at all about my situation. I have not spoken to her in detail about the connection that I have with my beloved. But she was able to pick up and express to me that his SO is extremely, extremely dark, and she is really trying to prevent God's plan from happening. So when she told me this, not knowing anything that was happening, I was like, okay, so I already know this. And, I'm really not going to focus too much more of my energy on this because I am aware that this is what's happening, but I have been doing things to be proactive naturally. And I've been doing one thing in particular for years, and I know that that is helping, and that is reciting the violet flame. So yesterday I just so happened to stumble upon some information about flames that actually stated the same thing, that the light of the flame is so bright that there are lower vibrating energies that want to destroy that light and prevent the light from being the template, prevent the purpose, not prevent the purpose, but prevent flames from learning what their purpose is, prevent them from, fulfilling the divine plan to be the template of what love should be here on earth, the template of heaven on earth. And just reading that information that just so happened to come across my lap, just confirmed it even more. But it also confirmed the fact that light always overcomes dark. And also, I know for myself, in order for me to get to that light, sometimes I have to be in the dark. So I do understand that dark energy. But it's just kind of annoying to me because I want to do work. You know what I mean? I'm doing work by myself, but I want to do work with my I want to actively do work with my twin. Like, I want him to know that this is the work that we're doing as twin flames, and we haven't gotten to that level or stage yet because of some of the decisions that he's made, and because of the things that his SO is doing. So that's what I'm dealing with now. I'm dealing with trying to work and work with and transmute that energy, because it can be done. Um, I did mention something to him, and I mentioned to him that I am kind of saddened at the fact that I don't have that everyday interaction with him, and I feel like I'm missing that everyday interaction with him. And I admitted that that was the fleshy side of me speaking. And you know what he did? He's so sweet. He started reaching out to me every day. Isn't that nice? But then it stopped. I mean, what can I expect? But it was sweet that he, listened to what I said and actually did attempt to show me what I would like to say is what he would really like to do if he wasn't in the situation that he is in. But I do acknowledge the fact that he is in that situation. So I don't pressure him about anything. We were just talking about things, and I just so happened to mention that to him, and we laughed about it, and made light of it. But I did mention that to him, and I thought it was really cute that he did that. Yeah. Ooh, sorry for shaking the table and the computer. But yeah, that's basically what has really been going on. Like I have been doing a lot of reading and spending a lot of time with myself. I've also been doing a lot of I've been holding my tarot cards more often, and I am getting more accustomed to their energy. I really want to be able to read the tarot cards just from their energy and from the energy of the person who I'm reading. So I have been on it, because I know that there are things that I have to do, and there are things that you have to do also. And those things are the things that you like. We spoke about that before, right? For those flames who are not physically connected with their beloved and are going through that pain of the separation, I also am going through that pain of the separation. I'm currently going through the pain of the separation, even though I communicate with my guide. And I'm aware of that. And being that I'm aware of that and I've experienced it for so long and didn't know what was going on, now I could fall back on all of the things that I fell in love with back then when I didn't know what was going on. And that's what I suggest you do also. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. It's it's in the divine plan. You have to have faith, but while you're going through the emotions, you have to understand that this is just you going through the emotions is you being to identify the emotions and get to the source of why they're there. Understand why you're feeling like this at this point. You are always connected to your twin no matter what, and you need to also remember that and have faith in yourself and in the divine plan, that you're here for a reason. And I've come to terms with the fact that especially when I'm in pain, I come to terms with the fact that I have a purpose, and my purpose has nothing to do with what I would humanly like to happen. And because it is so important for me to do certain things in my spiritual life, it's important for me to accomplish certain goals. It's important for me to you know to live a certain way. It's important for me to help people, or it's important for me to do whatever. I'm just making these things up. These are the things that I fall back on when I'm feeling that pain, and I focus on those things, and I center my energy on those things. And that in turn helps me to be calm and centered so that I can identify the reason why I am feeling pain when certain things happen, or when I'm triggered by certain events or certain thoughts, or whatever the case may be. So that helps me get centered so that I can actually, sit down with myself and be like, oh, okay, that's why. Okay, well, now I know. Now this is what I can do to heal. And that's one of my suggestions for you also, because growth is also about healing. Mm-hmm. And I also want you to remember that you can't get what you want from somebody else if you're not able to give it to yourself. It took me some time to remember that also. So and also in the twin flame connection, the separation is necessary. You're not supposed to be together sometimes. Sometimes you're supposed to be apart so that, sorry, my son is bothering me. You're supposed to be apart so that you can grow separately, so that you can fix the karma that you have separately. So when you come together, you can fix that karma that you have with them. It's just as simple as that. So you have to think about what it is that is going on with you at the moment. And you also have to think about what your goals are, what you want to accomplish. And you have to love yourself and be patient with yourself while you're doing all of this. Yeah, I've been trying to send myself back love because I have a tendency to send everybody love but me. Oh, my puppy is crying. I don't know if you see her. Come here, Star. Yeah, she's all over the place. She was crying. Yeah, so that's very important. That is very, very important to love yourself as well as, loving your twin and pining over your twin and crying. If you're doing all of that crying for yourself, for your twin, you need to start crying for yourself too. I think so. And then you would see how silly you feel, and then you would stop crying and get to business. It's always good to have a good cry release, but after you cry, you need to get down to business. It's time to do some work. Yep. And the more work you do for yourself, the more work you do for your twin. Remember that it's like a reflection. It's definitely a reflection. So I'm not gonna keep you all for too much longer. My puppy is trying to give me open mouth kisses. I don't like open mouth kisses. Not from her anyway. So, oh yes, this is Star. Everybody, this is Star. This is my hellhound Star. I love Star. Yes, Star. This is family, the other family. So I am going to go take her for a walk, and I am so happy that you all are still watching. If you have any questions or comments, please write them below. I am more than happy to answer. Thank you for viewing. For my new viewers, my name is L Fam. I will see you later. Stay in love with life. I love you. I'll talk to you later.